Okay, here I am. I tracked down a good guy right here. This is Chris Shulz. He's the VP and General Manager of HQ Power Kites. He's been here all week giving free trainer kite lessons on the grass area in the parking lot. I've been watching him ride around. He's got this little buggy they call the Black Widow, and it's been really cool. He's been entertaining the crowd a little bit, and he's really turned a lot of people on these last 3 days to kiteboarding. So what do you think of this event?
Well, Kevin, this is a fantastic event. You couldn't ask for a better place. One of the top-notch kiteboarding destinations in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, I've been saying that all week. It really is. It's pretty cool. So what's new and what's cool and what's going on with the power kites with HQ?
Well, not only were we on the front lawn when it was blowing east a little bit, it wasn't so good here by the shore, but it was perfect up front. But when the wind shifted a little to the west, we were out in the water giving some lessons with the Hydra water relaunchable trainer kite. That's always a lot of fun. Gives people a chance to maybe do their first power dive in the water, do a little body dragging, and if they crash, they just relaunch easy. It's nice when they actually get out and get wet, and they kind of feel like they're one step closer, to getting on the water with a real kite.
Right, very true. That's really awesome that Power Kites came out with that kite to get out there. That's a great job. Way to go. What else is new?
What else is new? Yeah, brand new is a kite called a Matrix. We don't make inflatables. We're pretty much just a ram air and foil company, and we have a ram air foil called a Matrix. It's a closed cell, leading edge, a couple of one-way intakes, a couple of valves that let air in, and if you crash, hit the water, the pressure forces the valves closed, and the wing stays inflated, so you can crash, relaunch. It's a higher aspect wing, and it's got a lot of float in it. The largest kite we make is the 15, and I was one of the first kites out today, I think, and had a good time.
Nice. I have a 10-year-old, and I've been teaching him since he's been about, I don't know, ever since I can remember. And one of his first kites was a power kite, the 3.6. And what I really liked about it is instead of putting the leash on his wrist, I would stand next to him and I'd hold the leash. And if something went wrong or he was getting dragged, I would pull the leash a little bit and it would depower the kite. Like, they are really safe kites to learn on, and the depower and everything, the way it all works was really awesome. But that was one thing I did with my son when I was teaching him, is I held onto the leash and let him do it all, but I wanted to feel like I had some control if something went wrong. I mean, he was probably 7 when he started riding his first power kite, so I was really stoked that Power Kite had those kites out there, and that kite is still in his arsenal. He still flies that kite, and I actually fly that kite when I'm down in Mexico a lot with the landboard, because that's a good kite. Those kites actually do have a lot of power for their size.
It's remarkable, and it opens a whole new world when you add like a third line to a kite, because not only is it just moving forward all the time, but you can make the kite go in reverse, you can reverse launch it, so it almost becomes like a traction trainer. If you were, say, had a little skateboard or a little buggy, or say you're in the snow and you've got skis and you want to try, do a little snow kiting. If you got a 3-meter trainer kite with a third line system, it's real easy to get up. It's not a major commitment in terms of money, or even just you don't have to harness. You just got your leash on, and man, those kites, if it's blowing, there's enough power there for you to at least get moving and get a taste of what traction is all about.
Right. Yeah. Especially in the snow, you don't need much wind because the boards are already ready to glide. They want to glide on the snow already. So you just add a little wind to that inside that power kite, and whoop, there you go. Now you're snow kiting. Yeah. Good job, man. Chris, thanks so much for coming here and supporting this event and being part of it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. And you're probably pretty glad you came too. I saw a lot of people hanging out in your tent.
Yeah. Well, I'm fortunate. I actually live down here. I live up in Nags Head, so this to me is like a backyard. So I feel blessed to be able to do business down here and work with cool folks like Kitty Hawk.
Yeah, well, you got a pretty nice backyard there. That's kind of cool being a local guy here. Yeah, it's a pretty special spot you guys have, all you local guys. Thanks for letting me come in and play in the backyard. Right on, Chris. Thanks again. That was Chris from HQ Power Kites. Thanks, buddy.